Cheating mom abandons me as a child and now is asking for money? Okay.
OP.
Hello, everyone.
We're losing power.
This is your captain speaking. We are about to make the landing of a lifetime. Tell your loved ones that you love them. We're going to bring you home, boys and girls.
Landing straight into this story. This is OKOP. I'm Samuel Donner.
And I'm John Frye.
And we have stories that will take you on an adventure on a flight through the skies.
30,000 feet, baby.
30,000 feet. Cheating mom abandons me as a child and now is asking for money?
Nice.
I should give some backstory first.
Please.
I should think OP.
Please
With
do.
a title like that. When I was 10, I'm now 20, my parents divorced because my dad found out she was cheating when she told him my brother and sister, who were 7 and 8 at the time, weren't his.
Oh.
That's one way to frickin' find out your wife is cheating. That your
Yikes.
children aren't yours.
Oh.
When they're 7 and 8, that's 8 years. When asked for her reason to cheat, she just said that she found a man who was able to give her the high life, unlike my dad, a farmer just trying his best to maintain a family while managing my grandfather's farm.
I'm just imagining like the sweetest farmer ever.
I
Just
know.
Like Farmer Bob giving apples to the kids.
Yeah.
You know?
And here, this wife is railing yacht billionaire men. Rough. When discussing custody over me in court, my mom said she wanted nothing to do with me and left my dad with full custody while she took my brother and sister with her and then married her side piece a month after everything was finalized.
Wow. Take your time, sweetheart.
Of course, with the rise of social media, she only includes me in family photos to make herself look good, even though she tosses me to the side afterwards.
Classic.
I don't even have a relationship with my siblings because they look down on me for classist and petty reasons. That's so crappy.
God,
dude. So crappy. Now, with that out of the way, let's start the show.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so I'm imagining this on the farm, so I'm going to do a little twinge of an
A
accent.
little twang.
It's about 7:30 in the morning. I was feeding the cattle and having a jam session when my dad came out of the feedlot to tell me someone was here to see me.
Uh-oh.
I asked him who it was. Well, I didn't need him to answer me once I saw the angry look on his face as he throws his cigarette he had failed to light. I hop off the tractor and go walk around the farmyard until I spot a brand new Porsche with my mother sitting in the driver's seat. To describe what she looks like, imagine someone doing a crappy job doing James Charles and Jeffree Star's heaviest makeup routine at the same time. A Karen haircut with only the blondest of highlights and a spray tan that would make Trump look pale.
If I had a Ford truck
I love this.
commercial.
I love this. I often wonder if she'll ever do a face reveal just so the whole world can see that hunk of Swiss cheese under all that.
Oh my God.
I walk up to her car and politely say, "Hey there," to her before she wrinkles her nose and looks at me in disgust. Entitled mom, don't you have anything better to do besides wear those filthy rags and take that wad of chewing tobacco out of your mouth? Honestly, I'm embarrassed that you're even my son looking like that. Honey, these are work clothes and I was working and I just put this chow in and ain't even kicked in yet. Besides, what do you want? I love this farm boy.
This is great.
She looks me up and down with a disgusted look again before she takes a deep breath before speaking. Entitled mom, I need to ask a favor of you. In fact, it's rather important. The only thing going through my head, she's part of a cult and needs me to be a blood sacrifice at tonight's meeting. Me.
God.
Well, what is it? Entitled mom. See, your sister is going to be graduating this year, and I think it would be only fair that you give her money your grandfather left you, since you obviously don't need it. I know what she's after now. My grandpappy had put aside $25K smackaroons for each grandchild that once they turn 18, they can use for college, buying a car, a tractor, whatever. The only catch was you needed to either graduate high school or obtain a GED. Just graduate high school. Now, why would she be asking for this money, you may ask? Well, I'll tell you. She had asked my grandpa after the divorce that not only should her kids, my brother and sister, still get the money, but he needed to beef it up by a few grand, add some nickelbacks to that stack. My grandpa, out of spite, took the money originally meant for them and put it all in mine and told her only his actual grandkids get the money, which honestly is like a good move because she cheated on him with another.
Oh, yes.
Yeah, she cheated on the blood with another man with the high life. So, maybe that high life will treat you to some money.
You're not the father.
Yeah. A few years later, when he passed away, my dad had added some of his inheritance into it. So when I graduated, I ended up with $93,000.
Wow.
I have spent $27,000 of it on a tractor and put the rest in savings.
Yeehaw.
And I add it onto every paycheck.
Well, if the tractor is like an investment,
Yeah.
Not a bad idea.
He's working the fields.
He's working the fields,
This is
baby.
money. Tractor equals money.
Yeah.
That green tractor equals greenbacks, baby.
Mm-hmm.
Me. Why would I give her any of my money? She doesn't even speak to me anymore. Entitled on. Because it would be only fair since your grandpa denied her that money. And that's money that she deserves because she'll be attending college unlike you. Plus, as her big brother, you need to be responsible. Me. That money was left to me to use as I wish, and I shall wish it be used by me. Besides, if she wants to or needs to ask herself, she can do so instead of this little trained muffin that you're coming up to me with. Title mom. Call me everything under the sun. And then she goes quiet as I hear my dad yell out from somewhere, "Shut the earth up, you bee!" Taking this moment, I look at her and say, "Never said thank you." Entitled mom, F you, and you will give your sister what she deserves. Me, when you do a face reveal, I will. She told me to F myself and sped off, and that was the end of it. That's all for this episode, folks. Until next time, remember to pick up your popcorn containers and leave the theater in an orderly fashion.
Was that in the story?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Dude, OP is a great writer.
Number one, yes, OP is a great writer. The Southern accent made that story 14 times better than it would have been otherwise.
Thank you. I liked it with a Southern accent.
That was a Ford F-150 commercial turned into a life saga, turned into a soap.
Soap. To turn into soap.
Yeah.
That was a wild ride.
Damn.
OP, I appreciate you sharing with us.
Dude.
You know what you should always share? 1, your tractor. And 2, this podcast. And 3, darn 2 and 1. Make sure you follow us, subscribe on YouTube, follow us on Spotify, do it all.
It's more fun than 2 opossums in a whiskey barrel.
Couldn't have said it better myself, John.
And with that, we'll see you next time.
Bid you adieu.